Poppin', bro.
What's up, homie?
I'm good, man.
How you?
I'm chilling.
Good money.
Good to see you. The light's hitting it.
Huh?
The light is hitting today.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's beautiful sunlight.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure seeing you, man.
Always a pleasure, baby.
I'll see you.
All right, man.
Now making our way down Walnut Street. We have lots of shops here, and usually people are out, and I come this way pretty much every day. It's a habit of mine to follow the same route every day. Maybe a lot of you guys can relate to this. You have your sort of route that you take each day. This is mine. Welcome to the walk. Today we're using the Fujifilm X-Pro3 with the 18mm f2 lens as usual. I'm also using a Kodak Tri-X 400 recipe that I have baked into my camera. The light is quite strong here, and I see this stark white backdrop. I'm pretty much just fishing around and waiting for perhaps somebody to walk by. Maybe there'll be a shadow. I also see somebody in the window that's looking at me. This is kind of interesting. But if we could get a combination of elements, like right there where the person walks by, we can get a more layered and dynamic composition. This is something that I oftentimes practice at the corners where people converge. So we have somebody in the window, people on the right and left, and then people walking by, and it makes a dynamic frame. Hey man, how are you?
I'm well, yourself?
I'm good, bro. Nice sunlight on this corner. I don't want to leave this corner. I'm just making photographs here. Yeah, man. See ya. Really observing the light here on the corner. If I face this direction now, I can readjust my composition and find some new ways of seeing the same street. I think when you approach street photography, it's important to try all angles and approach the scene from many different perspectives and point of views. So today I'm actually blessed with some nice light. Wow. Beautiful shadow. I've actually never observed this shadow. It's crooked, it's tilted, and yeah, it's something new right now that I haven't observed on this street. It must... Well, I found another corner here that I'm definitely going to wait around and be patient at. Another convergence, another corner, just one block down from that previous street that we were just on. Really striking shadow. I'm always intrigued by the light, and so today we're taking advantage of that and hoping for an interesting, spontaneous moment here to occur. Man, this shadow and backdrop is so striking. I can't help but wait around here and photograph. So what I'm noticing is that over the year, this pole has actually slanted, you know, over time. And now that the light is back on this corner, it provided me with a surprise. So that's a fun little thing that happened on the street. You know, the street is always ever changing, and I love observing those things about the street. I see a really interesting subject, and I'm really hoping that they will turn into my direction. I don't think they will. I'll probably miss this. Well, I actually wound up catching them right in the middle of the light there. So enjoy that interesting character. Always looking for characters, different sorts of people. I'm intrigued by humanity as a street photographer. At the end of the day, I'm interested in the people and the way that they interact with the space. And so right now, I'll leave this corner as I made a lot of different photographs there. It's time to explore some new areas of Philadelphia. We'll head on over to Broad Street and we will make some pictures there. Let's go and see what we can find on Broad Street. So here I am approaching Broad Street. As you can see, the light is hitting so nicely today. It's the afternoon, perfect hour, around noon, where the sun is highest in the sky and striking right down Broad Street. We have some people walking up right now, but the intersections and the corners usually draw me in to make some images and to just explore my street photography. We have a perfect backdrop with City Hall there, it's standing tall, a subway station where people sometimes come out of, and we can try to make some interesting compositions using the light and the space around us, as it's a wide open sort of plaza on the corners. Compared to some other corners, this one is a little bit bigger and becomes a little bit busier. A fellow street photographer here in Philadelphia, Nazir, actually presented a slide, a 35mm slide from a street photographer named Ray Metzger. And the image was taken right here on this intersection at this corner. And I'll throw that up on the screen as it's a sort of interesting little bit of history of street photography in my city. It's a striking image, and you'll see there's a perfect silhouette here. And I look around and try to understand how he was able to capture that with the glimpse of light on this corner. And I'm assuming these light structures here are quite old, and perhaps the light casted a shadow here. And yeah, I thought that's an interesting share. Enjoy that photograph from historic archives here from Philadelphia. I'll continue my way down the street following that light as we have the sun to our back now. We'll enjoy that nice warmth on this cold Monday and make some pictures along the way. We have some interesting people coming our way. Perhaps something will happen here. Getting close. And then we'll continue walking. Quick moment there of two women that I found to be interesting, using that backdrop to my advantage to create a clean composition with the way that I frame things. And I usually like to mix the way that I compose up. I like to shoot, you know, straight on. I like to shoot from the side. I like to observe the light. I like to observe the characters. I do it all with my street photography. And I'm really trying to highlight that through these POV videos so that you can see my process and exactly how I approach scenes and life on the street. Another corner with some striking light. Another strong shadow casted from the buildings. A perfect and beautiful day for street photography. So one of my favorite things about using the Fuji X-Pro3 for street photography is that I can use this tilty screen here, flip it down, and go quickly from eye level to waist level. This is a convenience that I can't pass up with a camera now for street photography. I don't think I could use a camera without it, honestly. It really does aid me in my creativity, and I'm really thankful for this technology and the way that we can approach street photography using this new gear and tech. It really has changed the game for me this past year. I've never made this many images in a year before. I've never been so motivated to shoot before. And really using that screen has opened up so much for me and my street photography. And yeah, that's a little bit of my thought process behind my gear and the way that I use it. Beautiful. I got you, bro. Yay, squirrel, come, come, come. Yes, go, go, go. Eat, 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 eat. Yes, yes. That's amazing. Alright everybody, I think that squirrel scene was the perfect thing to end the day off with, as it was really lighthearted and fun. I hope you enjoyed following me along from my point of view in today's video using the X-Pro3 and the 18mm lens. Lots of fun today shooting in black and white, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.